what's going on? I'm back here with Wii Sports, our 100% journey. We've been doing a lot of platinums lately. It's been strenuous and time-consuming. We deserve a break. Why not take a break? Exactly. I'm gonna just jump into the actual golf game, play the whole 9 holes, and since we've had so much practice with the putting and approach shots, I imagine we're gonna do a lot better at this than the last few times we did it. Plus 12 we got. We're gonna get plus 1,000,000 this time. That's better, right? That said, it's been a long time since I actually did with the driver, so how to get a 4 with this thing is not in my recent mind, but I usually, the driving and like getting the big distance wasn't really our issue with this. It was very much more once you got into approach shots and stuff, and anytime there was island hopping involved, but we even still, considering how little I understood it, evidently, we didn't do too horribly those first few times, so I'm not too worried about the whole affair as far, to be honest with you. So a 2 is what, like something like that. Let's do that again. Just land it nice and right on the green there. Ooh, less right on the green as one might have hoped. But the par is 4 anyway, so we get one putt to get nice and close. This green is huge. We've actually done harder putts in the training, I suppose. Do you know, we never saw this hole in the putt practice, though. So I suppose that the putt practice was done on like 1 or 2 specific holes. We need to hit nearly a max for this. But not quite. We don't want quite that. Ooh, wait. That's part of the reason shot practice is so important in this, is because all the clubs work differently. It's been a while since I did the putting one, so I'm like not in that headspace. Too much. Don't owe that. That was never going to go in. Nevertheless, it wouldn't be too unheard of for us to get a par here. Done harder things. Ooh, okay, hang on. Ooh. Ooh, that was a bit hard, but made it anyway. Par! Nice. Good. Par. Our practice is paying off already. That's it, I'm pretty sure we've gotten par on that one before, but it's fine, it's fine. So I think, like last time, we'll probably only have time to go through all holes twice. Jeepers, look at that wind. So we'll play 18 holes, essentially, the 9 holes twice. Okay, so if it's going that hard, I need to hit like a 3 here. So we're trying to do like that. Ooh, crap, that's gonna go way far from where I want. Yeesh. That's out of bounds, isn't it? Oh boy. Oh no, it's in the rough, okay. By Dwarven Vow 650, we are not allowed to restart, so we might be seeing a negative score if I flub this too hard, but par is 3 here, so I could probably make this approach. We got a headwind going on here, so I might have to just give it like a bit extra power like that. Kind of like that, and then the headwind won't mess with us too much, I suppose. Yeah, that's actually not too hard a putt, I don't imagine. And we did spend an awful long time with the putting, didn't we? So I'm going slightly downhill here, but it won't affect this too much, I think. Oh boy, need to do it nice and gentle like that, something like that. Oh, no, I didn't think I did it that hard. Nevertheless, +1 ain't the worst. If we got a +1 on every hole, it would be a +9, which would already be an improvement. I don't think we've gotten a single birdie this whole time, have we? But I expect one's coming this episode. One or a few, because we've improved so drastically on certain measures. Man, I don't remember it being quite all this windy, this whole area. I'm gonna even overdrive it a bit here, I think. Oh, I know. Thank you. I undershot it a little. It's going into a tree. And now we're in the rough, but there are worse fates, I suppose. We're still pretty far. But the wind is not going to be my friend here. I'm going to overshoot it a bit there, and I don't care if it goes off to the side, because I just need to get some serious distance, considering how little I got that first time. Is par here 5 or 4? I hope it's 5. Just 5. We're having bad luck here with the wind. Either that, or it really does just get a lot worse as you grow in skill level. That kind of makes some sense. You know, it's not impacting us horrifically. I'm just not very good with it yet. At least it doesn't affect you when you're on the ground and all, you know. I'm just swinging a little bit more to the right because this wind is going to carry us off course a bit. I'm trying to go for like a 2.25 kind of thing. Yeah, 2.2, that was more 2.5, but that'll be all right. Oh, yeah, that was pretty good. It could easily be a birdie here if I land this. And it's not a too complex layout here. It's just we're going straight uphill, basically. Matter of fact, we've done this shot 1,000 times, basically. This is like what all the hole 2s are like. Okay, I just gotta get myself back into the mindset of what a 2 is. Yeah, birdie first, right?
Good birdie.
Thank you. Sweet. So that'll be brought us back down to 0. I could see us getting like 100 or 200 for this now. Please don't be too much wind. Okay, there's a little bit. We're using the iron here, hoping to land roughly like a 3.5 here. So basically what I just did. Just trying to do this again. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Might be a bit more bunker ways than where I just put it. No, not bad at all. I might even be able to make that putt and be another birdie, you know?
Nice on.
Yeah. This putt used to be so daunting for me, this kind of, from this distance, but we've done like a million of them now from the training. Okay, that was too hard. We're going for like 1, maybe 2, but like 1 and 2/3 more like. And I'm kind of forgetting how to do that much. Something a bit like, yeah. Just try and get that 3 times in a row so I can get acclimated to how that is. Oh, I actually did jerk a whole bunch then. My like arm twitched. That was an epic fail. Fail of epic proportions. Oh my god, why did it do 4 then? I don't think I did that. Nevertheless, back down at +1. That's not so bad. Considering how hard I just flubbed that. I think I consider that a quite lucky outcome. That was a bad time for my arm to twitch. Okay, so I'm going to angle it just a bit further here, and I'm going to go for the full 4 in the hopes that we kind of end up just barely on the green after the wind's influence. Yeah, so that would be ideal there.
Nice shot.
Did a little lower than I meant to. Thank you. Ooh, yeah, wind had way more effect than I anticipated, but still ended up on the fairway. Not bad. And now the wind's going to be a tailwind, is that correct? Yeah, about. So we're going for like a 2.5 really here. If that wind's going to carry us that much, we don't want to be overshooting this too much. So let me just do that again. Not bad. Ooh, the wind like gusted all of a sudden there. That was wild. Can it do that? Can it suddenly pick up in speed? I didn't know that was a thing. What's the par here? I hope it's 4. It's 5. That's actually even better. Okay, I'm just going to go for a single bar here. I was doing a little less, but it won't make for an impossible putt, I suppose.
Nice on.
So our hill's a bit like this. We're trying to go for like 1.5 here. Bit like that, yeah. Not like that! Oh, I counted anyway. Oof.
Good birdie.
Birdie again. So that puts us back down at 0. We're just going up and down a bit like this. Cool. This was still a cry better than our earlier scores in this. Not a lick of wind. How about that? We should pick days like this all the time. I didn't get quite as much power as I was hoping for there, but it'll still hit it and roll and stuff. In fact, that was probably the safest way to do it. If it had gone a bit more, I would have been pretty in danger there. So in theory, just about a full power on the iron here, although it will roll quite a bit, so we definitely don't want to go any farther than 3, I think. But then if I don't go 3, it'll probably end up in the bunker. Actually, I'll angle it this way a bit, just so that even if I underpower it, we don't end up in the bunker. I overpowered it a little. Where's that going to end up? I'm not sure. Oh. Not too bad. That's going to add as fringe or edge of green, they call it. That's a possible putt, surely. Just need to get a little more than 2. Well, that's not a little more than 2. Oh man, I'm having a hard time like acclimating to different clubs on the fly. It's so different how hard they want you to do them. Okay, a bit like that, but maybe that's a bit much. So just like like 2.25, kind of. Not like that. That's good. A bit harder than I meant, so it went a little off kilter, but that's all right.
Nice approach.
That's still a par, surely, right? Well, whatever. It'll tell me when I get it in here. So let me just do that.
Nice
Par, cool.
par.
Fine by that. I wouldn't be surprised if a plus or minus 0 would always be a positive score. You probably don't have to really get into the negatives to improve your skill level. Okay, I'm gonna go for the skip that I've gone every other time we've been here. It hasn't served us too poorly. I really got to not undershoot it. So my end pose does help matter a fair bit here. Ooh, I was a bit undershooting. Oh, I hit the tree nearby. That was not in the top 10 of things I thought could possibly happen there with the wind. But with the wind, it was possible. Anyway, so I'm going to be ending up with a pretty rubbish score on this one. But we reap what we sow, so I can't be too upset. Thank you for not hitting on the tree. Ooh, wow, I didn't realize it was going to sail quite that far. And right in the bunker. This is going to be like a +3 on this hole. Shouldn't have tried to be fancy, but it worked out for us other times, so I don't feel too dumb for having tried. Okie doke. Double bogey, ouch. Okay, well, +3 was what I thought it was going to be, so it was at least a little better than that. And we can still bring that back. We get some solid bird action. So we want to go basically for max here, because the wind is going to come at us like that. So it does gust. Clearly, like that noise that just happened, it just has like random gusts. So does that mean like I can't hang around too long? Otherwise I'll get hit by a random gust. All right, I overshot it a little, but the headwind should make it so that it doesn't go too far beyond where we're hoping. That's not bad. That's a possible putt. Okay. It's basically flat from here. I basically just have to not mess up a 2 like that. That would be bad. Just keep going like that. It does show me the wind here, but I don't think the wind affects you when you're putting regardless of if it shows it or not. Ooh. Too hard, but still.
Nice birdie.
Counted. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, all those training missions really have helped us a great deal here. This is the final course, right? So it is, in pars 5. I'm tempted to go for this one since the wind isn't that strong, but if I splice it either way, it's going to be a bad time. So I may as well just go 1 to this island, 1 to the next island, 1 to the final island, 1 approach, 1 putt. That's a +0, plus or minus 0, assuming I get all those more or less the way I'm expecting to. That was way less than I meant to, but the wind will help us along just a titch. And we'll roll and stuff. Good thing we're going for the second island on the right here, instead of going straight for the hole. Oh, although I could go straight for the hole, couldn't I? As long as I don't undershoot it. Actually, I'm going to do that. Whatever, even if we get it out of bounds, then it's like a +4. That's still a wicked improvement over our previous record. And I reckon it'll be a skill improvement, even if it wiggles a bit like that. It probably won't be enough to send us off course into the water. Yeah! Made it on the last one. Okay, that was worth doing. Question is, do we try a putt from here or an approach shot? I think I'm going to try a putt. I'm going to go for the putt here. It says to do 2 there, but we know we're going to lose a lot of power going over the edge here, so I'm going to go for like a 3. Which I'm forgetting how to do. Yeah! Oh. Worth a try.
Nice on.
We're still birdie status, right? Because this is the par here is 4, but we could have gotten an albatross or eagle or whatever that is if I'd landed that in. Okay, just don't mess this up now. Easy one. Good. So we evened out to plus and minus 0 in the end. Not bad at all. That's probably gonna be like worth like +200 or something, considering like our +12s were each worth like 130 or whatever. +229. Sweet. A stark increase. But I say we can do even better. Let's give it one more go. Even if I get like +5 this time, it still probably won't be a negative, considering plus or minus 0 was +229 at that juncture. I'm still gonna try and do better, because, oh yeah, the wind definitely gets worse as you go on these, surely. All right, I wiggled it a little to the side, but that's not the worst. We got some serious distance there. Ooh, don't bend in the bunker, please. Oh no! All right, at least it's like the edge of the bunker. Okay, so I basically just have to hit it with all my might here, because... Oh, you can go with the 3 from the bunker. I didn't realize. Wow, that's a revelation. Isn't it on the fairway? It's probably the best out of a bad situation. Okay, so I want to nearly go full wedge here because of the headwind. I'm thinking that's... Ooh. Oh my God, that would have been superb. I'm still happy with this, of course. Just okay. Oh, now for the gentlest of taps. It's hard to do a gentle tap, I swear. It's not as easy as you would imagine to do just the gentlest of taps. Oh my God. Please. Please. Just a little flick. Just a little. Come on. Oh boy. I'm gonna overshoot this, I know it. Come on. Yes, thank you. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, that was par. My mistake. I thought that was a birdie. Considering the ridiculous wind, though. All right with that. Okay, they're having us use the iron here. There's a bit of a headwind, and also it's a bit to the left, so I'll try and go for basically full power here. If I overshoot it a bit, it's probably fine. The wind will probably counteract that just a bit. All right, I did like a 3.5. That might be bunker, but we've approached from the bunker a few times. Ooh. Actually, that's pretty solid, isn't it?
Nice approach.
It's gonna be hard to mess this up. Just gonna be tough to mess this one up. Yep. It was hard to mess that one up.
Birdie.
We made it to a negative score, but let us do all in our power to keep it. Okay, the wind actually could be pretty helpful here, so I'm gonna angle just a bit more away from the trees because I don't like the idea of that happening again. I need a little more power there. I need kind of like that is what we're doing. Overshot it a bit. Ooh, it's going in the tree, isn't it? Damn it! That one tree. Ended up in the rough, but on the edge of the rough, so we're not... Again, you can end up in the rough and it's not an instant, like, fail. I'm gonna end... Oh, I can only get about a power of 3 here, so I'm gonna do it, like, here, so it kind of ends up hopefully on the fairway-ish still. Just in the edge of the fairway, but still, that's gotten it quite close with the wind. Is this a par 4 or par 3? Or 5? It's going to be 4 or 5. 5. So this is stroke 3. That's not that bad. So we want to basically go for the max of what the rough will allow us here in controllably, which is a 2. That's just about exactly what we want. Perfect. Nice. Impressed me. It actually ended up being too much with the wind, but that's all right. I might be able to make this putt. It's pretty straight. There's just a bit of curving here, but then we just want to get like a 2 basically. So not quite that much. More like that. That was a bit too little. Nope, just perfect.
Nice
Birdie.
birdie.
So we're up down to the -2 now, right? On track to get an even better score. At the very least, probably not a worse one. Okay, wind is pretty aggressive here. I'm thinking we go for like a 3. Well, I guess, I'm not sure. 3, probably like a little over 3, like that is good. Yeah, that might put us bunker ways, but it's... Oh no, that was pretty solid. Could almost be a hole-in-one, actually.
Nice approach.
Happy with that. Now just a little gentle tap. All that's gotta be is just a little gentle tap. With every ounce of patience, okay.
Nice birdie.
-3 now. We're on fire. We're doing much, much better at this. Those training exercises actually, I mean, since I did it so much at that point, they have helped a great deal here. Oh, the wind is nice and relaxing here. I'm going to just angle it a bit away because I don't want to end up in that rough. One lick in this place because it seems like it would be particularly bad here with how clustered those trees are and everything to get through them. So I'll just do what I just did, but a bit more pose. That wasn't quite so good, so it'll probably be rough. Okay, it just skipped over the rough. That's nice. This is a par 5 kind of place, right? The driver again seems like a good move to me. Hoping for like an exactly 4 here. Actually, no, probably like a 3.5 would do. Like that, I'd probably get us right where I'm hoping with the roll and everything. Oh, I did it way too much, so it's gonna go somewhere really bad. Oh yeah, the rough from there. But we've done approaches from there before, and it hasn't been too bad. So a birdie could still be somewhat plausible here. And the wind isn't going to matter too much. I'm really thankful for that training exercise. They didn't make us contend with the wind. So what I just did was basically perfect. Actually, no, I want to do a little less because it will roll a bit. So we probably want to go for like 1 and a bit. Like that. That was even a bit too much, maybe. Oh! That could have been pretty sweet.
Nice
But it's still birdie worthy. So I'm happy about that. But these short putts... Oh, they're kind of hard to do. We're doing so well at this point that I think it would be difficult probably to end up with anything more than a -1. Not impossible, especially not for me, but difficult. Okay, since the wind is doing so much lifting here, I'm going to do like a 3 and trying to go no further. Ooh, that was even maybe a bit of an undershot, but the wind will sort of push us along, especially as it bounces. So it wasn't too bad. The wind's going to make it a little awkward to get across here, though. This place is a par 4, I assume. So it is. I'm going to have to aim basically right at the bunker here, and then hope the wind just does its thing. Ooh, that was actually not bad. Wind is pulling me to the side a fair bit. Didn't slow off quite as much as I'd hoped when it hit the green, but this is only stroke 3, right? So I do 1 putt over here, probably don't make it in. This is basically like the one of the hole 9s or 10s from the putting mini things, and so basically what you would do here is you would angle it a bit more like this and then go for like a 3.5. So I'm going to try and recreate that. Wow, I'm just really overpowering this here because I'm so used to doing the other ones. 3.5 is like... That is also a thing, is the putting is way less... Because it's a smaller range of motion, the motion controls have a little harder time with making it consistent, it feels like. Basically all the other clubs are more consistent than this one. As you can see, I basically can't hit a 3.5 to save my life here, but I'm just doing it over and over again with no stress, because there's no pressure, because I'm not even doing the actual swing yet, and I still can barely hit a 3.5 when I'm trying with all my might. Alright, that wasn't horrible. I overestimated the curve a lot, but it'll bring us close enough to make the next one easy. Again, couldn't possibly mess this up.
Nice par.
Thank you. So considering we've improved our score by like 4 or 5 here, assuming I keep this to the end, which I'm assuming naively, it probably will give us like another 230 or so, right? Do I dare? I dare! I dare! Come on, we're up. May as well make the best of it. Ooh, that probably will be good. I don't understand how it hit that tree. I mean, how is that possible? I sort of sent it right over it. Damn. Disappointing. I hit like the perfect shot and everything. Huh. Like it wasn't even that the skewing off to the side was a problem there. It just didn't go high enough. Weird. Nevertheless, par in this place is 4 or so, and this is stroke, what? 3 or 4. So we'll get like probably a single bogey here. Still keep us in a nice negative score. We'll do a bit of bouncing and rolling here. Yeah, that'll be an easy putt. Stroke 5, right, so we'll manage a nice old +1 here. It's not the worst. All right, +3. I won't be, sorry, -3. I won't be taking any more silly risks like that in the last 2 holes here. I'd like to keep a negative score, please. Okay, no wind whatsoever. Incredibly lucky. So we're trying to go for like 3, basically, because it'll roll a bit, so. Basically this. Ooh, I think that was a bit much. I have to slow it a fair bit. Oh, golly. Okay, there's no way I'm making this putt, right? Even still, that'll probably make it nice and easy to get a 3, which is to say a par. Actually, I could make this putt. We've made similar putts in the training one. Seems like to need just about a little over 3 to get over that hill, and there's not too much curve here. Maybe just a bit more, like that. Like so, like so, like so. Oh! Eesh. It'll still be par. Oh, actually, this angle it's not thoughtless. I don't need to think, not at all. But it wasn't one of the harder ones.
Nice par.
Okay, just one more hole and I'll have a -3, and that'll be a good solid episode's worth of experience gain. Don't try anything fancy now. Just get across this island here. Just get across this island here. Thankfully, the wind corrected for the curving to the left. It's going pretty far though. Stop. Rough. Thank you. Right, they're telling me to go all the way across here. I will do no such thing with the rough. I think I'll try for an iron across this way. So I need to be hitting like a 2. That's a bit more, but we're not going to go off the edge. Cool. If I get a good approach shot here, which I'm doing with an iron. Oh boy, this is going to be tough with the wind. It's basically going against this. I don't want to err on the side of overshooting here. Ooh, I overshot a fair bit. It might go in the water for that. Nope. Ended up in the bunker, but there are many worse fates. Because this isn't the hardest approach shot there ever was. So we can make it another nice easy par. I'm basically just going to go full power here. So it'll roll up that hill somewhat. Ooh, actually this will be a slightly difficult putt. Why are we waiting? Oh, okay, cool. Not totally confident I'll make this. It's pretty straight on, but it's up like 2 beveled hills, so it's probably going to throw me off course a bit. It looks like it's curving to the left somewhat, so I'm kind of angling it to the right here, but kind of hard to say. Okay, that's too much. We want like that, yeah. Not like that. Oh, I curved it, didn't curve it enough. Oh, I can't believe that. Anyway, still a -2, an improvement of our score. I knew the gamble when I took it. So if that's an improvement in our score, are we going to get like plus 180 now with how much our experience has scaled? Yeah, about. That's kind of what I expected. So that tells me that a plus or minus 0 is still getting us like 100 experience over for the next 3 times we do it. It'll probably be like, if minus 2 was 173, our next plus or 0 will probably be like 140, and then like 100, and then like 60. All of that will get us to pros. Probably we just need to get hit break even 3 more times in a row, and I think we've proven we can do that. So as long as I don't go for silly gambles in the future, we can make that. I just really wanted to get one nice big impressive score all at once to get like another 200 or 300. Nonetheless, that was a fine episode of gaining experience, and it's clear all our training has paid off in this particular minigame. Happy about that, because the golf was giving us a lot of trouble before. So that is all for now. Next video on the channel is going to be a Kid Icarus Uprising boss tier list. I enjoyed the heck out of that playthrough recently, and so I thought it would be fun to just do a little roundup of how hard I found all the bosses, because some of the bosses in that game were pretty cool. And I'm going to organize them into a little tier list, and it'll be a fun little video. After which will be more of this, where I don't know if I'll return to Platinums just yet, or carry on getting experience in something else. Depends how short I need the video to be in order to edit, keep on my schedule. But that's all for now. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! That button. Ooh, power button. Beep. No, that's not the one we were supposed to hit. Mind control status offline. Well, wait, it's off. Who even cares? Looks like there's no problem after all. Let's just go back. Oh, it's locked behind us, I guess. These doors gotta stop doing that. There's a problem with their design. Red.